Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Alright, I'm back. I hope this works. If it doesn't work, I'll just have to be in my chat on one of the channels that shows up. Fingers crossed. I hope it works. Welcome back, Speakeasy Bob. Thank you. Alright, now, what was I doing? I was playing Trials of Osiris. Havoc, thank you for that. If you want to see my Trials of Osiris match, it has been retitled Trials of Osiris. And, even though I didn't win, I won a few rounds with my team, and that made it a lot of fun. All right, what do I want to get into? I want to do something else. Where am I? Let's check it and see. Where am I on the triumphs? This was like way down here, right? Was it this? No, the Nether with 3 corrupted boons. I got to get 3 corrupted boons. Week 13, Fleeting Glory. In the Cosmodrome, earn progress. In any Crucible playlist with strand damage. I got to use strand damage. What else is there? Okay, week 12. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, Havoc, it's still not working. And I reset my computer twice. There's something else that's messed up. I don't know what it is. Was it week 7? Nope. These are all finished. So week 1 through 6 is finished. Week 7 is Spark Defender. Week 8 is completed. Week 9, week 10. What have I got here? This is it. So I need 4 more realms of Trials of Osiris. 4 more. I've got a lot of these done. Week 12 was the Nether with corrupted boons. I've got to get corrupted boons. 4 more wins in Trials of Osiris. Can I take it? Can I take it? I don't know. Let's fly to the tower and see what I can pick up. Val, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Whatever you're drinking at home, Guardians, drink with me. I'm going to repeat the Guardian snack. A good Guardian snack, a gamer snack. I'm going to repeat this. Guardians, today's gamer snack is Parmesan and garlic twisted pretzels. Let's give it a try. Guardians, that is so good. Parmesan, hints of garlic, a subtle flavor of butter. That is Ransom Rider approved pretzels. Garlic and Parmesan pretzels. Delicious. They really are. I'll be eating all of those.
Guardian.
Cami Ray, hello, hello. Cami Ray, thank you for coming in. I had a little bit of trouble with my chat, and my YouTube chat is still not working, but that's okay. I hope people come in and hang out with me anyway. All right, I got it turned on. Turn it on. You've got to turn it on. All right, I've got that turned on. If I can remember to look at this, I can catch it over here. I don't know if I will or not. Val, if you keep it up on the screen and you see somebody in there, tell them hello that I can't see it on my main screen due to technical difficulties. All right, did I get any weapons?
Checking now.
I'm getting rid of that. I don't care if that was the perfect roll. I've tried to love that weapon, and I'm not going to try anymore.
Perhaps a barter is
Cammy,
warranted.
I know it's odd. Cammy, I'm gonna have to probably hire somebody, a specialist, and get them to come in and look at my studio equipment. because it's supposed to stream, you know, the chat on both. I don't know why it does that. All right, nothing there. Let me look over here and see. Cat, hello, hello. Cammy, I think so. You know, maybe I could find some. I've been wanting a live DJ for years and still can't get one. Havoc, you know, works in music and produces and does all the stuff in music, but he won't be my DJ. He won't be my DJ. Oh, okay, one more of that. That's just an XP though. That's not really major. Where am I on this? I'm millions away from being a 2045. Millions. Cat, what are you doing today? What are you up to? Let me go down here and see. What was the weapon? You know, the one I wanted, I didn't get. It was the shotgun. The adept version. The adept version. I'm running to see Saint though. I'm a big fan. Saint, we're coming to visit. Get your weapons ready, buddy. Get them up. Get them out there. We got to look at them.
I would like to hear the story.
I might go to another one of these. Oh, is the adept weapon Sharuya? Oh, and I can still get the Inquisitor, couldn't I? Kat, how do you feel about that? Are you excited about it? A little bit apprehensive? All of the above? You know, I know that it wasn't just 100% you went into the office and said, here's my last day. Did your company, they were downsizing, right? Or just cutting back? I think retirement for many people is a little bit of a scary step. But Kat, you can come and game with me. You and I will hang out. We'll push back the darkness. Outsourcing. You just get on in to Destiny and you and I'll meet up on the tower and we'll push them back together. We retirees, we got to stick together, Kat.
What do you think?
All right, nothing here. Nothing. Is there anything I want from Zer? Hello, Zer. Can you hear me? Not yet. He's just around the corner. I'm going to go see him and see if there's anything that I really need.
I was cold. Perhaps this is why the knight sent me here.
You calm down, Zer. You calm down. I basically have everything from him.
Accept it from the knight.
Oh my god, raid banners, that's what you gave me. I've got a closet full of raid banners and you gave me a bunch more. Well, a gift is a gift, but I earned it. I paid for that. I had to turn in materials. Let's go see old Hawthorne. Dot, as her friends call her.
Yes?
Dot. Yes, Dot. I'll take that. Oh my gosh. I don't know. How long's it been since I've been down here to see her? You've been holding back. You should have sent me a notice in the mail.
Care of yourself,
Dot.
right?
You know, mail me. Text me, girl. Step into the modern age. I need a text. I want to go see how close I am in Gambit. How close am I to the ornament? Uh-oh. Good boy. Good boy alert. Hello, puppy. Someday you'll get up to a spot under the tree. I know. The overlords at Bungie. Drifter, you rogue light bearer, you. Okay, I'm halfway on 12. And I need to be a 16 to get that. Ooh, gosh. That's a long journey. That's a long row to hoe. And I know, Guardians, I used to hoe rows I used to hoe rows back in the day when I was young, growing up in the mountains of North Carolina, the Smokies, in the Appalachian Range. I hoed a lot of rows. Now let's see. What do I want to do? I want to go over. Can I get anything from Ido? Let's go check. I don't think I can really do anything with Eris Morn anymore. I completed everything with her. Yum, Eve. That is good. Maybe that's raspberry. I like it. Don't let me drink alone now, Guardians. You fix yourself a beverage. You snuggle into your favorite chair. And you get ready to hang out with me, because we're gonna do this together. Every time I turn around, every corner that I take, I find that the darkness has spread. We can't have that. We absolutely can't have it. Those pretzels were so good. I've still got a few of them left. I'm gonna set them over here to the side. They are delish. Oh, Nikki, Kat's going to be a champion of the people. She wants a statue erected of her guardian on Main Street in Old Town. Oh, I took it all. I need to, if I get back on tonight, Nikki, I need to do a live stream with music and try to play catch up. Catch up. I don't want to look at these. I'm done with you, Ido. I am done with you, girl. You better buy you some land in the EDZ and plant some crops, or at least the Cosmodrome. You get on out of here. Who's bringing you water to water all these plants? Speak to me, girl. Speak to me. Every once in a while, she has a little something to say. Now, I do know that I need a few more in Trials of Osiris. I don't want to take these up. Oh, Kat, are you going to take a vacation somewhere and just, reset for the second part of your life? Do a reset. Okay, where do I want to head to? I kind of feel like I need to see Shalhan and get some of those XP things. Let's just run over there real quick and pick up from him. But I hear you, Kat. I've been wanting to, I've been wanting to go to Alaska. It's just on my list. I want to go to Alaska and see the wilderness. And I grew up in wilderness. I grew up, where I grew up, we have virgin forest. Not what you're thinking. It just means it's never been logged. The trees are still there. It was never logged. They were never cut down. And beautiful forest where I grew up. And man, oh man, I loved it. After I got out of it. When I was growing up there, I always felt a little bit trapped. I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm trapped in here. I want to see the world. And then after seeing the world a bunch of times, I kind of like,
you got it.
I want to stay home. I'm done with seeing the world.
Right.
But I'm glad I had the opportunity. All right, there's always a chest here. Chest. Cat, yes. Now, I am 100% for that. I don't have my mother or my father anymore. And I am all about getting those long-term visits in. Just, eat it up. Just eat it up, getting to visit with your family. Although I, have a few family members that I definitely don't mind that I don't see them. I don't mind that I don't see them a lot. But my mother and father, absolutely. They were always just precision final blows. Alright, I gotta get some precision final blows. Why do I want to get precision final blows with? Would the rocket count as a precision final blow? Now, I know the little shanks. There are no precision final blows on the little shanks. There's no crit spot. The little shanks need a crit spot. Everything in this game needs that one little area where you do more damage. No, come back to me. Cat, probably. I have just one. But luckily, that family member lives very far away from all of us, from the rest of the family. Alright, I'm going over here. I guess I need to go to the Cosmodrome. Luckily, I finished all the stuff for, I get a title. Probably it was a title. Alright, now is that filling out? I want to go on up to the top of the map. Let's go north. Let's go north to Skywatch. Cat, it sounds beautiful. Anytime I hear the word lake, it's a yes. I grew up on a lake with tons of mountain streams, and it was a great place to be. And I realized that once I got older. Alright, Soupy, where are you? I want to come in and hear about the raid. Holden might even come in and tell us about the raid. Boom in your face. Look at her. Get on out of here, ma'am. You smell of worm spore. Chest. Cat, how often do you get to go back in to visit? Has it been a while? Alright, I'm going to pick this up. Resource. He looked at me wrong. Alright, hello, Acolyte. Chest. We'll run for chest. Alright, now I do need to do something. That got 2 of those. Energy weapon. Okay, energy weapon. Just when I get here, everything disappears. Somebody called ahead. They called ahead. The place is empty. Maybe I can go get the big ogre underneath the platform that I'm standing on. The landing pad. Let's go get the ogre. Let's be civilized and take the back door. Nothing. Now, that's how it was when I was doing this officially. Oh, hello. You arrived just in time. Bye. Alright, now I kind of want to... Oh my god, I can't let you roam around. Do you have permission to be here? This is private property owned by the Vanguard. Dirty witches. Everywhere you turn, a witch. You go every year to see everyone. It gets tougher to travel. I know. Oh, yikes. That's a lot, Cat. That is a lot. Okay, I'm still warming up. I feel like my warm-up was interrupted. So let's go do this and see if we can get a good one. Total waves completed. Let's go into a Vanguard Ops. Alright, I'm just sending a message. Okay. Some people over in YouTube, I just sent them a little note saying I'm not ignoring them. Which one is this? I might like this. I do like this.
All right, Guardian. The Cabal are determined to dig up something bad, and they've got the head start. They're gonna need to hustle to close the gap.
Don't be telling me how to do my game, girl. I don't have to hustle. I'm gonna take my time. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Try to run by me. Didn't you see me standing there, Mr. Scion? You're supposed to be psychic. Who did that? Whee! I feel like I'm on a ride at Disneyland. Get him, Guardian. Get him. Amanda Holiday. She is on a mission. She's trying to find Mercury for Osiris. Where can it be now? Where can Mercury be? Oh my gosh. There needs to be a warning bell. Incoming. Same one? Alright. Did anybody open up the goodie chest? No, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. Get him, Guardian, get him! Reloading, reloading. You know, I want to play with something fun. Right when I changed weapons, that disappeared. They did me dirty. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Cue the music. Right when I changed weapons, they got it. They got it. Tazzy, it was like they timed it. Wait up, Finchy. Wait, don't kill everybody. Leave some for me. Alright, there is another chest down here. And it's mine. I'm taking it. Boom in your face. Bob Hatchet, get out of here. Where are they coming from? A hole in the ceiling? Come on out, ma'am. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. We will rock you.
They're looking for the deep stone crypt here. Then they're
What's everybody
poking
doing
around
today?
the door.
I might be on public. I'm going to check. Because if I'm on public, you know, come on in. Hang out. We're just having a little bit of fun today. It's a Monday. And tomorrow, I'm going to get a weapon that I've been trying to get for 100 years. Rake Angle Adept. You know, just the way I want it. It's going to drop. It's going to drop. Vegas says I will get it. The odds are in your favor. Maybe. Maybe. But I am going to have to play it till, you know, it drops for me, Guardians. Perseverance in this game wins the war. Everybody's just working it. They're running. Running on empty. Alright, we're just going to leave you all back there. This cave is probably going to collapse. This is old Vex building here. It ain't going to last. It ain't going to last.
We get the right to prove it.
I don't think we'll ever get rid of the Vex. I really don't.
I doubt it. Oh, Ransom. No, my YouTube chat's not showing up.
Oh, your YouTube chat's not showing either?
Yeah.
So maybe it's
You know
something.
why?
Maybe it's something then that doesn't have to do with me.
Yeah. Because mine was working last night. It was showing up last night when I was streaming. Now it's not.
Bob, are you working 5 days a week now? I feel like I never see you anymore.
Yeah. I only have 2 days off every week.
God,
Friday and Saturday.
that is
off this
rough.
week, so-
That is rough.
Oh, 2 days to play in a row.
But you're very young. You're only, what, like 22 years of age or something?
It's,
Guardians, I'm going to do this. It might come back to haunt me. I'm out of ammo? No wonder the gun won't fire. Worst feeling ever to be in a loot 'em shoot 'em and have no ammo. Don't you strike at me. I knew your mama and I knew your prince and princess. I've been killing Cabal for longer than you've been alive, buddy boy. Who did that? A Cabal headhunter? You'll get no head from me. Alright, let's go on back in. He did knock me backward. Oh, I missed the fatal blow. The fatal blow was given. Well done, Guardian.
You know, sometimes I forget how pleasant it is. The quiet after battle.
Pleasant, yes. Brief. Especially on a moon like Europa.
Finchy wanted out. He just wanted out. Alright. Finchy, you did pretty good, buddy. You sacrificed in the end. You took it for the team. Finchy with 97. I had 69. Ascendant Phantom had 116. And mainly, we had a good time. I only had 3 orbs. Okay. Maybe I need to switch to this. Can I get a few more? I like this, though. I'm going to play with that. And I'm going to move this out. I'm moving this in. And Malfeasance, I'm a fan. I haven't used it in a little while. Do I have anything else with attrition orbs? Should I be an orb generator? You know, maybe a shotgun. But I do like this. Maybe I'll do this with Chill Clip. What'll happen is I'm going to run out of ammo. I will run out of ammo. Yes, Nikki, and Prophecy. I'm really excited about going into Prophecy because I liked it anyway. So I am excited about going into it. All right, searching. You know, there's always sometimes in the back of my mind, there's a little urge to use Fireteam Finder and just see what happens on occasion. It's like, ooh, I should sneak into a Fireteam Finder and just join something for the fun of it. Not a raid, because on Fireteam Finder, I feel like a raid could take a while. You know, I might have to pack an overnight bag. But, you know, something else that people are looking to do, I think it could be fun. You know, I could probably run Grandmasters on Fireteam Finder. When I get out of here, I might go in and look at it. Up to no good. I'm up to no good. I'm not doing this one. I am not doing this one. Now remember, those are just strikes. Don't give me any demerits. Those are just strikes, and it will remake. Or if those guys are smart, if those Guardians did their homework, they'll pull out. They will pull out of there early. Now, you know, I always am like, where is Fireteam Finder? I think is it under Quest? Is it under Destinations? Where do they hide Fireteam Finder? Journey? No. Collections? No. It's got to be here somewhere. Fireteam Finder roster. Thank you, Toast My Bread. You know, why can't they have a little snippet on every page? Click it. Create. Let's just search. What could we do? Crucible, Dungeons, Gambit. You think there's even anybody in Gambit? Because I do need to try to get that ornament. What's under Vanguard? Grandmasters. You know, I need to, before I just get on into that, I need to do something here which I know will be, you know, conducive to victory. Because this works on everything. This little loadout, Toast My Bread, works on everything. Now let's see. I need to move that out. Move out. Don't mess around. Move out. Don't bring me down. Who sang that? Who sang it? Am I happy with the double grenade? I take a grenade for ya. Ooh, ooh. I probably need to go this. But double grenade could work all through, and mainly my falling star really is a happy place, you know, when you're on a boss. When you're on a boss. Alright, let me go back over and just look at this again. Search. Vanguard. Let's do, you know, Nightfalls. Is somebody looking for this? Oh, I do like Lake of Shadows. I do. But, you know, are people going to get in here and then just be Crazy Town? Now, look, I have an estate over in Crazy Town. You know, I live in Crazy Town a lot of the times. But my Crazy Town is for fun. And I get to close the door behind me and leave it for a little while. Sometimes people live in Crazy Town, and they don't plan on leaving it at all. That's their only home. Crazy Town, Scarlet Keep, Heist Battlegrounds. Why am I feeling like some of these I'm not really excited about? But I've not done Lake of Shadows in a little while. Should I just confirm it? No listings available. I knew it. I knew it. They put me through all of that. They knew there was nothing there. I do like HyperNet Current. Let's confirm it. Nothing. That's just not going to work. That's not going to work. 5 million Guardians and nobody's in the Vanguard one. Maybe, what are they doing in raids? Oh, you have to choose. Shouldn't it just default to standard? If there's 2 categories, you know, you shouldn't be able to say all. You know, it should just be standard. But what's the one I need to do? I need to do really Salvation's Edge on Master, but I'm certainly not qualified. But the only way you can get qualified, on the job training. I could do Salvation's Edge on Master and get on the job training. You're looking for experts. Everybody's looking for experts. You've got to have the meta loadout. Okay, they just closed it. They saw that I was looking. Oh, this guy's got a headache. All right, I don't know about that. I don't consider myself an expert in anything. King's Fall, Vault of Glass. Oh, if I have to shoot out those old music note things, I have my volume turned down to do anything with that. Let's see what there is in Deepstone. Looking for group. No tags. Big Said in Texas. Jason, what are you doing? What are you doing? let me back out of this mess that I was fixing to get myself into. Jason, are you playing today? Because I do need, there are some things I need to complete. Right here, I need to do, now wait a minute, I put that on here. I was supposed to be able to look at that. That's not what I want. I need to finish up the nether with negative boons. Some negative boons, and now I can't find it. Negative boons. This is it. Okay, I hadn't highlighted it. Complete the nether activity with at least 3 corrupted boons acquired during the run. And I was playing last night with Nikki, and we were running that, and I was trying to pick up negative boons. And, we did it on different levels. We did it on the more difficult level. Now, I did not pick up the negatives in the difficult level, but I felt like, I was doing my part. Jason, how are you? What are you up to? So that was a little bit perplexing because I couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to do. The nether, it's here in the last city, right? I don't think you can really, I don't think you can go in here. Can somebody join you if I started that already? Jason, I looked for them. I really thought I picked up the ones that had a negative with the positive, and it could have been the wrong thing. Or am I on the wrong thing at Eris Morn's apartment? Zatu, how are you, buddy? Welcome in.
Yeah, doing good.
Zatu, I did pick up, I deliberately picked up the negative ones. But now, maybe I'm on this wrong thing.
I'll jump on and see if we can get done.
Alright. Thank you, Zatu. Thank you, buddy. We ran it several times, and then in my haste to delete a lot of weapons last night, Guardians, I played for a few minutes after I signed off, and I thought I'm going to clean my postal service up, and I did have, some adept weapons that I deleted in haste. I never even looked at them, but there's one good thing about this game, things come again. Now, I say that, and I'm a person without the God Roll Adept rake angle. So, sometimes it takes a very long time for things to come back around. But I did deliberately read all the offerings, every little black orb. I read it, and I tried to pick up something that had a negative with it, because there's several of them that drop that are negatives. Complete the nether activity with at least 3 corrupted boons acquired. And this is XP plus.
So you need to be careful with those corrupted boons, because some of them won't actually count.
How do we know, though? How would we know if they were or were not going to count?
I wouldn't worry too much. I'll be looking at your stream anyway, so I'll let you know if it's...
Guardians, look at all the people on. I bet people are now farming for the XP plus. They're gonna hoard those up and save them. The day one folks. I know Crimson and Peeb are probably for sure working on that. They're in Ghost of the Deep. And AKU, how are you, buddy? Callum, hello. DG. Holden, congratulations on the completion last night.
Oh, thank you.
I did fall asleep, Holden. I fell asleep.
That's totally understandable.
But I was watching. I had yours up, and then I had Soupy up inside of Discord.
Yeah.
And Nikki, absolutely, buddy, come on in. And I watched for as long as I could. Holden, you did a fantastic job calling out and trying to get people where they needed to be. And your team performed above and beyond the Call of Duty. Everybody did a great job while I was watching.
Yeah,
and
the run
then
ended up being...
Soupy got euphony.
Yeah, and somebody else did too. I can't remember who exactly it was.
Oh,
but
they must not have been in the Discord because I didn't see it pop up.
Yeah, it was probably either. Well, it was like Jacklo was one of the people we found from LSG.
Yes, I did not recognize him or his clan.
Yeah,
he had an accent.
Right. Yeah, Verity got a little lengthy, but it usually does, and it was okay.
And that's where I fell asleep. You guys were explaining, and you were trying to get everybody to wear a real, specific, I think, helmet. And then I was listening, and I kept dozing off, and so I just, had to turn it off and fall asleep. But it was a lot of fun. I know you guys had a good time in there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
All right, Guardians, we're just Nikki Satz, thank you for joining, and we're waiting on Zatu. He's going to join, and I am going to get these boons, Guardians, these negative boons. It doesn't even say negative; it just says corrupted, and corrupted to me usually means negative, but maybe there's some good for the corrupted. I don't know if there is or not. But complete the nether activity with at least 3 corrupted boons acquired during the run. So that's what we're going to try to do.
Yeah, so there's one corrupted boon that stops you from being able to take major boons for the rest of the run. So you have to get that
I got
one
stopped.
third.
Hold on. I got stopped from taking anything. I couldn't pick anything else up. Which one does that?
So it's called, I can't remember the exact name. But just read the description before you pick it up. It's the one that gives you a buff based on how many minor boons you have that stops you from picking up major boons. So if that one comes up, just take one of the other buffs and then wait until you get 2 other corrupted boons to start. You can also, do you have the upgrade on your
slab?
Yeah, on your slab, do you have the upgrade that gives you a major boon when you start?
I have finished everything, luckily. Thank good. Knock on wood for Eris Morn. And Zatu went through and helped me set it up.
Yeah, because you could just keep loading into nethers until you get a corrupted boon at the start that doesn't stop you from picking up ones, and then you'll be set. But you should be fine. You should be able to get 3 corrupted boons, no problem.
That's what I thought. And we ran several of them yesterday. I ran with Nikki, and it just never worked out. And I did get stopped, where I couldn't pick up anymore. So obviously I picked up the wrong one. Toast, one of the best teaching runs you've been a part of. Holden, I don't know if you're in the live stream, but Toast says it was one of the best teaching runs. So
thank you.
Toast, I was listening to you, Toast. I said hello and welcome to the clan. It bears repeating. Welcome, Toast. I got a new recipe, Toast. Zatu, I promoted you to lead.
Yeah, I'll just, I don't want to interrupt or anything, but I'll let you know which ones you can pick up or not, because I'll be
Alright.
watching your stream anyway.
All right, and we're family around here, Zatu. You just butt right on in. Say, hey,
I
I'm
don't-
here.
I don't want to be rude for you jumping in
That's
or
not
whatever.
rude. That's not rude. It would be if we just met yesterday, but we've been hanging out for a while now. And I don't mind you, letting your voice be heard when it's something important.
It's nice, yeah. So I'm going to load this into X4 because it's the easier option, so
Yes, let's do easy.
yeah.
Maybe I should try Noxious Vetiver. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do Choir of One. I'm doing something I love. Choir of One.
So these little boon things you can pick, all the major boons you can pick up, one of them will spawn at the start as Holden has said, but randomly they'll spawn at one of the free encounters as well before the boss, and also the boss as well. So we just need to keep an eye on where they spawn in.
Yeah,
So I'd
and
say
sometimes
probably-
you can
Go on.
get extra major boons on the sides, like in the one that has like the keeper of whatever, the ogre, the ogre boss area with the tentacles.
Yeah, down below.
Sometimes there's a side room that has like multiple wizards that will spawn a
What do
major
you have
boon.
here,
Oh, you got a
Ransom?
corrupted
Star?
one. Ransom, turn around.
Oh, I ran right past it. I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
So I need to take this.
take it.
I've
That's
taken
one
it.
of 3. That's a good one. That doesn't have much negative.
I love being amplified and speed boosters and all the goodness that comes with it, Guardians. I just want to have that all the time. Every day, every way that I can. Make me amplified. How dare you throw fire at me? Where are you? I see you over here on the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. Now, Toast, that wasn't your first trip through there, though, because you sounded like you had been around the block in that raid.
Yeah, just head over to me, Ransomers, and their major bins are on me, so.
All right, I'm running that way. One way or another.
So what's DC here?
Okay, this is refreshing firearms.
Do
Stasis
not collect
drive,
that. Don't collect that corrupted
No,
one
the
there.
corrupted
the
one.
ontological limit.
Correct. That's the one you cannot pick up because if you
Oh
pick
my
that
god,
up,
I
you
just picked it up.
Well, we need to
start
load.
over.
We need to load back in then.
Alright, we're gonna have to load back in. I shouldn't have picked it up, Guardians. All I saw was corrupted. Read it twice, do it once. I made a short about it, and I'm not even taking my own advice.
Just need to keep an eye on
That's
that
why
one.
they
That's-
made this a little bit more of a challenge, because you really got to look at it. And that's probably why I do not have it, because there would have been just one with corrupted, and that would have been the one I took. But a good soothing tea calms you right down. They had a calming tea. I was at the international market, and there must have been like 5,000 teas from all over the world. You know, the market is divided up by what country, and I guess they have 10 or 15 countries represented with different foods, and it's a drive for me, but I don't mind when I've got a selection like that. And so I went to the tea sections, of all the different places. That's how I actually Oh, here's a corrupted. Defeating
You can-
combatants with kinetic damage drains super energy.
That's great because you're not using anything kinetic, so you will not lose any super
Oh,
energy.
hold on. That's nice to know that that's how that works.
Yeah.
So if I put Fatebringer in, I'd be in trouble.
You would lose super for every ad you kill with Fatebringer.
Yeah. So no Fatebringer.
No, just keep Tanasha's on. If you run out of ammo on Choir of One, I would switch to Le Monarch, and then yeah.
Yes, and I have it handy. That was
Yeah.
it was my other choice.
Yep.
But man, oh man, Le Monarch is great, and Choir of One is a juicy bite of goodness.
So you want me see what one is in here then?
All right, let me look. Some of these, this one's got the ugly coming out of it. Increases all damage dealt and increases all damage from, increase all damage taken.
Go for
Yeah, you
it.
can-
All right, okay. Should I pick this little thing up that says classical recharge?
Yeah. Pick up all of those every time.
All right.
There's more. There's like 3 of them there.
Oh, is there?
I thought I saw multiple. Never mind.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, there are places where you do see multiples here.
Yeah, usually, like, if you kill wizards in this area, I wasn't looking at my screen. That's my mistake.
Holden, what time did you guys finish last night?
What time?
Yeah.
6 hours and 18 minutes after we started.
So not too bad, really.
Oh. First encounter was second try with some explanations and some breaks, and we did all the rooms for the red border and the raid mod, which takes time. Second encounter was second try. Third encounter was, I want to say, third or fourth try. Verity took us the longest, probably like an hour and a half to 2 hours at Verity.
I saw all those little charts and graphs popping.
Yeah.
Oh, these little husks. I feel like they're leftovers. Get out of here. They're like a party pack or a baker's dozen. You know, there's always something extra coming out of it.
Unless you hit him with a crit.
All right, let's take a look at the big ugly one. Reduces incoming damage, reduces movement speed. Oh my gosh, that's the one I can take. That's it.
Yeah, I would just
If you
grab it,
wanna-
Ransom, and
You
just...
can. It won't reduce your movement speed that much, and I think if you're amplified, it
It
cancels
won't
it
work.
out anyways. No, I think it cancels out the negatives of the movement if you get amplified.
Well, I wouldn't worry the negatives anyway, because at the end of the day, when we complete this, you'll get it done anyway, so you don't need to grab any more of them now, so...
All right, so I've got 3. That was the 3 that I'm going to be using. Grab no more. Now, if I pick up a positive,
We
it
never
doesn't
had him
it
back
doesn't
in the
negate
first
the
place.
negatives, really, does it?
He wanted nothing to do with us.
If you were to find
was
a boon, a
disgusted
major
by
boon
what
that
we
did
became.
increase your movement speed, it might
We
counteract
changed and he
the movement
didn't.
speed one.
All right.
I don't know if that
His
exists.
Infinite adaptability. He wanted to go back. That's what his logic entailed. Let him go. Zero system.
Whoa, my gosh, they're trying to get me. Obviously, this is a shield breaker. I spent a lot of time here, Guardians, in D1. You know, the Cabal would come landing in, and it would just be chaos here. And it was a lot of fun. And I love to be able to open, you know, extra chest. And I always thought that this looked like bone marrow. And then, you know, I didn't realize until much later, it basically is. Okay, I can't tell that I'm slowed when I'm amplified.
Hive seek passage through the Ascendant.
So I don't need to pick up another one. I'm going to pick up nothing.
You can pick up the normal ones, just not the corrupted ones.
Okay. Reduces damage. Oh, no episodic. Creates a solar wave on slide. I'll take it. She felt that. All right, was she the final big bad there?
No, one more.
Toe says I've done Verity and a little of the first.
Yeah, that very counter is pretty confusing if you've never done the raid before. Takes some time to earn it. It's a very confusing encounter.
I considered sharing my like screen and going into Photoshop and like playing with the shapes as layers to like move them around between the rooms,
Surely
but
you understand that tides
we didn't
come
need
in
that.
all
We didn't get
sizes.
that.
I'm
That
paving the
desperate.
way, Zivu. Unknown territory.
Sometimes that doesn't really help for
So
players,
think of
so
it this way.
just doing it is
We
probably
don't
like
need to be
the best
tethered
advice
any gods
to
in
give to
the
anyone.
Yeah, we just kept running it, and I just kept giving like as clear as instructions as I could, and I feel like it does help to know that like your projection wall at the back is your sort of your hand. Like if you were playing cards, it's like it's what's available to you, what's your inventory, and then if you tell people that like their statue shape is their decoder, and their key is the two shapes that are not what their statue's holding. And then they just have to get used to the concept of like gathering all their same shapes and remembering which statue they need to send one shape of each of those two in the second phase for the easy strat.
Ooh, that burned me up. Taking wire rifle, I feel like I was, well hidden from him, but apparently not. Even this wandering around version has tokens.
Yeah, but
Limited revise yet.
You get more in here though, which is all pretty good.
Yeah.
If I'm not like if I'm not in like a hurry, I'll just run this because it's easier and you get more revives, so you don't need to rely on like everyone like wasting them, I guess, because every so often there is a few players that just can't stay alive.
I think I would just love this place if we could just, see other Guardians around.
Yeah, this is the experiment mode, so that's not really a thing. But the other one, which is matchmade, you'll be able to play with other players when you're matchmaking. So it's a little bit harder, but like you kind of need to balance it or something, I guess.
I still need to get an adept shiny void bow from this activity.
Pretty sure the bow comes from
Or from
Blades.
Court of Blades, yeah. I mean from the seasonal weapon set, yeah.
I should get that done now.
We can lead the hive somewhere new. A place better than what the worms dictated to us all that time ago.
That did it.
Because
There you
your
go.
world is full
Easy.
of party.
Nikki,
Another
Zatu.
god wave
Zatu,
is
thank
coming.
you.
We have no
That
one to
what
blame
happened
but
is I'm sure I have
ourselves.
picked up that other stuff,
Whatever
and
lies
that's
you're
why.
resting on, Zivorath, it will be over soon.
Now, was
You
that
will be
XP
swept
plus?
away.
Yes, let's take it. And I got a curio of the 9.
I did whatever I
Make
could
sure to go to
survive
the
this
emissary and
universe.
get rid of that for more
So did
the
he.
currency.
So did he. And now we'll
If you-
have to
if you need it,
adapt
that is.
again.
So, an enigmatic token of favor containing markings of the 9. I'm back up to 8,551. I did spend some of these yesterday. This is non-airy manifold. Brian, how are you? Hello, hello. Zatu is the greatest of all time. Zatu. Champion of the people. That's why there's a statue erected in his honor on Main Street in the Old Town. 12 of those, so that's good. I got a few of those.
Yeah, if you care about like getting those guns from like the, yeah, you can just hand them in at the apartment if you wanted those reprisal weapons.
Yes. I think I need to do, I deleted that one reprisal weapon that I had that a few days ago, Zatu, we were running through some stuff and I had to have one of the weapons and I ended up deleting it. And I think there's another triumph somewhere that involves those things.
Okay.
I don't remember. I'm going to have to try to go through and look. Let's see. Prophecy. Ooh, that's a pretty... I have to do that solo without dying. Solo.
This is a good time to try that.
I know.
Next week would be the best time to try actually, because you can do it on the Eternity version, which is actually easier than the current one.
I don't think it's going to be easier.
Well, I'm not like talking about like the changes they're doing. I'm talking about like difficulty wise. Because it's not -5 or anything. There isn't like a delta.
It will be less difficult, but there's also going to be more things that could kill you. Like the mechanics in Prophecy from the runs that we've seen are, because it was like the easiest of the 3 dungeons beforehand, they've made it more difficult for the Rite of the Nine version.
Well,
but the 5 power difference is a big thing.
I personally don't think it's going to be that hard anyway.
All right, Guardians, I've got a lot to do here. How are you feeling, Zatu? How are you feeling? Because I still have those Sunder Doctrine things. Was that Nikki? I think Nikki's at work today.
Yeah, I think that's Nikki. I'm probably gonna bounce out because I've got a clanmate waiting for me anyway, and I'm gonna go and get food and stuff. But I'll still watch the stream and that. So
thank you, Zatu. Thank you.
I need a clan run of Sunder Doctrine and some other stuff.
I still need that. I need that stuff. Zatu, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. If I'm like still around and you're still on, I'll jump back in again.
Thank you. Tell your friends I said howdy. Is that Brian that's here waiting for you?
Yeah.
Brian, can you hear me? Brian, you be sure to come over and hang out with me sometimes on YouTube. Give me a thumbs up over there. I need a lot of thumbs ups. Thank you, Brian.
He says you're a nice guy in that a few times.
Thank you. And thank you, Zatu, for sending me some notes over there. All those little things help fight the algorithms. All right. Now,
yeah, no worries.
Thank you. I am... Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying I'm going to jump out, but I'll speak to you in a bit.
All right. Electrostatic Force. Complete all encounters with a full fire team of Arc. That seems like I would have had that completed, but I simply haven't. That's on Prophecy. Let's go down to Sunder Doctrine and take a look. Complete all encounters solo without dying. All right, I need to do that. Sunder Doctrine as a fire team without dying. Complete all encounters, dungeon solo without leaving the activity. Okay. Weaver's Match, complete all encounters, Strand and Stasis.
I need those.
Strand and Stasis. Holden, are you working right now or are you playing? You must be working. Because I don't see you in the game.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I just booted up.
Okay.
I might have to bail at some point for work, but we'll see.
Toast, what are you doing? If Holden and I ran that, we would need to do, a full fire team. A full fire team of clan mates. And we need to do that on Arc or on Stasis. I need Stasis and what was the other one?
Yeah, if we could do Stasis and Strand, that'd be cool. Stasis, you need Arc, Stasis, and Strand. And I need Stasis and Strand.
Let's go over here to the last one. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong thing. I need Triumphs. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's go down to Sunder Doctrine. Because I also love Prophecy, and I don't have those on... Toast says I'd be down. I don't have Prophecy on... What is it I need? I need everything on Prophecy. Arc,
Yeah.
Void, Solar, Stasis. My gosh. You know, and I've been
Yeah.
through there dozens of times. But let's go down to Sunder Doctrine.
I did a bunch of the Prophecy ones solo. I just kept doing solo runs on different elements, and they count for that.
Yeah.
But
You would think that when I soloed that, I don't know what I soloed it on. It was probably Arc, though.
you have done the Prophecy Arc one, probably.
Yep. So this is Sunder Doctrine. Did you say Strand or Stasis? Which one, Holden?
Your choice. Do you also
Golly.
need the all same class Triumph on the second page?
I feel like we've done that. No, I have that finished.
Okay. Does
Didn't
Toast
we do
need
that
the
the
all
other
same
day,
class?
Holden? I thought you and I went through with Zatu
We
and
probably
did
did.
that.
We probably did. Toast, do you have all the same class Triumph? And if you do, we'd have to do 3 Titans.
I'm for doing Strand. Toast, welcome in.
Hey,
Let me switch over to Strand. Now I feel like I need to reset this Guardians and just get it all set up for Strand.
that one, Unraveling, yeah. Vile Weave, sure.
Oh, I'm gonna miss my arc. I'm gonna miss it. No Taken in there. I could switch to a glaive though, and I have to click something. Horde Shuttle, yes. I love a finisher, Guardians. I do. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to do this with a glaive. And then, what do I want down here? I love fusion rifle, so I feel like I need to get that. See, bro, it is good to see you, buddy. How are you? How are you? How are the charts and graphs? See, bro. All right, now let's see. Elemental. I feel like I do want to keep Limit Break. Just to try to stay alive. Stay alive. Now, I'm going to use Submachine Gun, Borrow Dyad. So, I need to just slip out of this. I need to slip out of it. I need to slip into something else. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go right down here and do Peacekeepers. Okay, that's good. Why is this so bad? 18, that one's 14, 32. So I'm going to have to change something here. Rapid Arc, let's move that out. Let's move in. I need a 10 on that, right? Okay, that'll work. That will work. Because I want my resilience kept high. Oh, Sebro. You had to recover one of your servers last night. That sounds like that could have been rough and tough. Are you super, are you good with servers? Are you good with it? All right, now I'm in here with no one. Let's get an invite over to Toast. And let's get an invite over to Holden. See, bro, I was actually thinking about you this morning. I just think there's so many wonderful things that I would love to look at on your channel. So many wonderful things. Like, the top 5 exotics every hour. Like the list updated every hour. I don't know how fast that stuff can update, and I have no idea what you have access to. But I was on YouTube this morning at breakfast, and I was watching some of the different YouTubers pop up, like their favorite exotics. And it would be interesting to see just, what are the most used exotics at any given time. And, I don't know if somebody does that or not. They might already do it, Sebro, but I love stuff like that. PvE, PvP, and then, even cosmetic-wise, it would be fun to see, the top 10 most used ornaments or pieces of gear. I would love that. So many things that would be just interesting to look at. Toast, thank you, Toast. Guardians, last night, Toast went through and completed Salvation's Edge with Holden and several clanmates. And I listened for a long time till I fell asleep. They had a blast. Toast my bread, you look fancy. You're bringing the fashion to the table, and I'm liking it. You look real good.
Thank you.
Toast is a 101 on mobility, a 100 on resilience, and a 101 on discipline. Guardians, this gear was not found on the ground. Toast did not stumble upon this, meandering through the Cosmodrome. You have to work to get these numbers. Well done, Toast. Well done.
I have no life. I have almost 4,000 hours.
Gotta pump those numbers up. Ransom and I are over 12,000.
Ah.
You're just a child in this Toast. You're just a child. Oh. But it was a joy to see you last night working, and the whole team just seemed like they had a good time. I did fall asleep when you guys were in the white room.
I had a blast. It was really fun.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good raid. Sorry, I'm just doing something super quick and then I'll join.
All right. Now, can we go ahead and land, Holden, or does it?
Yes, go for it.
We're gonna land. We're gonna land. Guardians, we're going into Sundered Doctrine. Now remember, this is in the swamp over in the Savathun's throne world. I feel like if you have a good water system, water removal system, a lot of these folks in the pyramid ship, they're going to be willing to buy it off your hands. They don't know it, but they are sinking into the swamps. Savathun has that thing out in the swamplands, and it's going under. It's going under. And the very least, they need some good buckets. They can be hauling that stuff on out. Give those Grims and Husk something to do. Here, carry water out. Sometimes it almost looks like they've got a little infestation of Radiolaria. But maybe not. When we run through this time, Guardians, let's look closely at it. Now, Toast, we are on Strand. I didn't look to see if you were on Strand.
Yeah, I'm on
What are you
Strand.
doing in there with the vanguards, nosy little spies, and all those grasping dread?
Oh, Guardians, I wish. Now, maybe, wait a minute. I do love. I'm not going to do it, though. I absolutely love Grapple. Give me like 4 grapples. I'm going to need an exotic that gives, and it can be the same exotic for all the different characters, Warlock, Hunter, Titan. Give me 4 of those. I want to be able to just, you know, loop them and go on through here. Now, I know there's an exotic that shoots those things. I can't remember what it's called. But, you know, I did, you know, earn that thing because I thought, oh, this is going to be so good because I can shoot these with Havoc. And then Havoc, you know, has been on a mission to find other games and to work on his music. Music! It's the people. It's the people. Harbinger of the Witness, you messed with the wrong Guardian. Oh, I love the little whirly birds. They're such a thing of beauty. I feel like Borrowed Dyad has, for me, really come into its own. I'm liking it better. Activate, activate. I don't know what that really activates, but, you know, I did it all the same. Stick your finger in, it might come out burned. Now, do we have to fool with these? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh no, it's just plain old swamp water. This is plain old swamp water. And he got me. I hit my head on the wall.
Frick! No!
And Toast... Toast did the same thing. Frozen. Oh, see, bro. It sent us all the way back over here. All right.
Terribly churlish of Rogue to lock me out of the house.
Savathun, I love your use of that word, churlish. Is that still in the English language? What encyclopedia dictionary set have you been looking at? Churlish. Word of the day, churlish. C-H-U-R-L-I-S-H. Churlish. That guy that recently won the big spelling bee, my gosh, he had words I'd never heard of before. Like, I was looking at them thinking, the judges made this stuff up. They just said, let's put these 5 words together and see how it happens. Oh, that was nice. I made it right past those, Toast. I did run right past them. I think you pulled their fire. Now, can I get past the big guy down here, or is he going to strand me, stasis me, blow me to the head? I don't know that they really anticipate you taking this path, just trying to, you know, run past them. Oh, we did it. We did it, Toast. Alright, now we just wait for Holden because we don't want to put a flag down. But see, bro, yeah, you know, I don't know how all that stuff works. It's just suggestions. And I know you have probably thought of all that stuff before.
All right. I just posted to Twitter my okay. So at the end of the Spire of the Watcher dungeon, Osiris is talking to us, and at one point he says, "The edge of defeat." He says you have to turn the edge of defeat into victory. I recorded that audio and I removed the duh. So Osiris is just saying the edge of feet. And it's seamless, like the audio is perfect. So I posted that to Twitter and I tagged the Destiny the meme account, and I'm hoping that he spreads it, or he or they or she spreads it like wildfire.
That'd be really funny.
All right, where is Destiny?
I'll have to look at it. Hold on, I'll have to look at it.
For sure.
All right, now will it bring you here, or do we need to start it, and why?
I'm joining. It'll put me wherever, and then you can start the encounter. I guess I'll do this on Warlock. Toast, did you need the all same class triumph for this one?
I don't think so. I think I did that with my old plan.
Okay, good. Cool. In that case, I shall run. Oh, we're doing this dungeon, right. Okay, let me just grab something real quick.
I'm still standing better than I ever did, feeling like a little kid. Alright, is this what I want to stick with in here, Guardians? I probably am feeling like, I should go Glaive. Part of me says throw Winterbite on and just absolutely pound on everything. I could 3 Glaive it in here. I could bring 3 Glaives in.
Just fixing my audio sync because it's out. 1 second here.
Gosh,
okay,
Euphony.
Fixed.
I could use Euphony in here. It is a linear fusion. Oh, Euphony. But would I run out of ammo with Euphony? That is a problem. That could be a problem. I want to just, use some of this strand stuff. Would the call really be better for me than Borrow Dyad, Slice, and Vorpal Weapon? But Euphony, Threadling damage increases this weapon's damage, and I do have on my artifact Particle Reconstruction. Now wait a minute. Was there something else I should have actually looked at here? No, that's a trace rifle. It's trace rifles. Alright, so that's the question, Guardians. What do I want to do with it? I like Borrow Dyad, but I love Rocket. Like versus love. I like Borrow Dyad. I like it a lot. It's a submachine gun, and I am running Peacekeepers, but I could change things out. I could go the Call, Slice, and Vorpal Weapon, or I could say, go for something big, Euphony. and get that linear fusion rifle. And I do have the artifact to boost me. And then I have equipped Scintillation Adept. And, you know, there's really several ways I could load into this. But as you Guardians know, I love a shotgun, and shotguns love me back. I like this scintillation enough to spend a little bit here. I did have someone respond in my YouTube comments that said, don't do that, Ransom. Don't do that. But Guardians, it's the reason that we earn this stuff. You earn it to spend it. If I just kept it all piled up in my consumables, what good would it do me? What good? Good to me. Good to me. Cue the music. Now, I do need to earn some more Ascendant Alloys, but I was maxed out on Enhancement Prisms, so, you know, I'm gonna throw a few of them in the fire, and we're gonna warm this place up with Stasis. Now, what do I like to do? Increased range and stability? No. Plus 10 to charge time? That's tempting to me. That's tempting. Stability, range, handling, reload. Ooh, no, I do always love a reload. But charge time, that would drop it down. Really, it's supposed to drop it down to what? A 523? Let's try it.
I would use Adept charge time on the heavy.
I did. I tried the Adept charge time. I put that on. Holden, I'm hoping that really works.
I mean, it's going to increase your damage per second, which makes things die faster. Do you not have a scintillation with bait and switch, or?
I don't think so. But this is attrition orbs. It should be a benefit to everybody on the team. Now, I say that, and Holden, I might. Let me look and see.
Let me just take a look at what attrition orbs does on a linear fusion rifle. I'm just curious how many hits it takes. One sec.
Television, hello. I deleted a lot of them. I don't know. I could have had something better. Oh, here's a bunch of them. Rewind rounds and firing line. Envious Assassin and Bait and Switch. Rewind and Hatchling. I've got 2 Rewind and Hatchlings.
Rewind and Bait and Switch is what you're looking for, but Envious Bait and Switch would be fine. You'd be reloading your magazine every time you are getting kills with other weapons. I'd have to do some testing with an attrition orbs 3 burst linear, because it might work out to where it's making orbs at a nice rate, but I'm not sure.
Television, thank you. You and Holden are in agreement. Great minds come together. And we need great minds in the Vanguard. Otherwise, we're going to be run over by the Hive. It's not going to be the Vex. The Cabal, definitely not. Nor will the Fallen be a problem. Ultimately, it's the Hive. And then if, something good happens inside the Vex, maybe them. You don't know. I mean, we could get some of the smart Vex on the planet, and we could have a real difficult battle ahead. But as it is, our greatest threat at this moment is still Savathun and Sivu Arath. But I feel like Eris Morn could do a few moves and eradicate them. She had the opportunity to take down Sivu. She really did. She really did. All right, now, so this one's better.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't tested out attrition orbs on a 3 burst linear, because each of the hits could count, in which case you might be able to generate an orb every 2 shots if you hit all 3 of your burst shots, but I'm guessing that it's not going to be that consistent.
I don't think I'll, it's probably going to be questionable, Holden, about, because you know how the husk move around. Now, the big guy in each room, maybe I could get the 3 shots on him.
Subjugators are pretty hard to hit all 3 shots on consistently, but yeah.
We'll see. I would probably like Commemoration a lot here because I love Commemoration.
Yeah. Feel free to run a machine gun. That's totally fine. Like,
now wait a minute. I could go the call. Oh wait, I don't want to do that.
I use my super for the subjugators like most of the time because there's so many buffs that we have to getting super back right now that like I get a super here every 20 to 30 seconds.
Television, where were you yesterday when they were telling me how wonderful attrition orbs were? Because, you either get them after all the enemies are gone, like you said, you have to run over there and grab them, and you usually don't want to do that because of AoE.
Yeah,
but I got outnumbered. They piled up on me yesterday and outnumbered me.
Attrition orbs are good on swords when you're right next to the enemy while you're hacking away at them. It's good on SMGs, which shoot really fast and spawn them regularly. It's good on the orb printer, wave frame, or area denial frame GLs.
Shaxi, so. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm really just thinking Winterbite, Holden. What are your thoughts?
I still need an attrition orbs. Can you get an attrition orbs kinetic tremors multi-mock? Because I don't have one, and I feel like I tried really hard.
I'm wondering about that. I deleted a lot of stuff. Toy, thank you for that.
You can. The next Iron Banner, I am gonna grind Iron Banner for that role.
Toy, thank you. That might be, somebody could have donated, and my chat's not working right now. Thank you, Guardians. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you.
Yeah, Television's got a good point there. If you use the Peregrine Greaves, if you stay in the air for like longer than a second or a second and a half, your shoulder charge will then one-shot the subjugators in the rooms. But also, there's 3 of us, and we're on normal mode, so it really doesn't matter. We're gonna
take them all down ultimately here.
Yeah, we're gonna be okay. We're just getting a strand run done. We'll be better off just use whatever you're comfortable with, and then we'll just crush it.
All right, I have totally just, messed everything up here, changing this stuff out. But I don't have a pre-done strand build at all.
You're okay. You're over 100 resilience. We'll be fine.
I know, I'm trying to get that leveled out, but I've made a mess of things.
You just need to take away one of your resilience mods. You could put it into you could put it into whatever you want, either recovery or discipline. Do you have any resilience mods on?
I don't.
Or just strength mods?
The funny thing is...
Okay, well, wait. Go back to that chess piece. Go back to that chess piece you just had. It's at 97. If you... that one. Yeah. 101, 60, 70, 40. Those are all some nice round numbers. No, the one that you just had on before the one that you switched now.
Oh, this one? Chess piece?
Yeah, the one that you just had on that... No, the one that's in your first slot.
Oh,
in your
this
first
one
slot.
With the Taken King, Plate of the Taken King?
Sure, yeah. You're delayed when I watch your stream, so I can't see very well. I should be just inspecting your character instead of looking at your stream.
That
Yes,
was a
yeah,
101.
that is good.
That's okay there.
That's good. You have nice distribution there. 100, 60, 70, 40, and 74. That's good. If you could, let me just look here. So I would put on your chess piece, I would put probably like strand and stasis resist is best in this encounter because the only real threat to us is
And the strand
and
can
then,
be so problematic in here. It's awful.
and you can actually switch that strand resistance one to solar so that you're running solar, stasis, and strand resist, and that way you'll have solar resist from the husks explosions and also from the attacks from the attendants.
Good catch, Holden. Good catch.
Yep.
It's why you earned
And
the big
then
dollars.
You've got heavy-handed on, so you get melee orbs. You have recuperation, good. You have Reaper, Bomber. Get your grenades back. Yeah, I think you're fine. I think you're good to go.
I do have armor where I can set this thing up to where I have, triple 100s, but I haven't really done anything with it as of late.
Yeah, no,
I
I
like
think
this
I think
look.
you're set up well, and you should save that as a loadout for Strand if you want. Just
I did do this. Do I have everything set up for Glaive? I think I do. Yep, I do. Because really, Winterbite just destroys everything in here.
The one thing I would change on your artifact, Ransom, is I would switch the particle deconstruction on the last column. the
Oh
top.
yeah, I had on when I had on my my
So
other
switch
one
that
earlier.
to the one just below it.
Defeating exhausted elemental supercharger.
Yeah, so that'll get you your super back faster.
All right. All right, Guardians, because I ran this yesterday with Holden, and I was just glaving everything and loving it. But I was really thinking keep everything strand. That's why scintillation. I was looking at scintillation. But I'm gonna pop
Ransom,
this
look at-
scintillation in the vault.
Look at my glaive. Not like it. Don't inspect it. Just look at it physically in the world of the game.
Yeah, it looks good. Is
Watch
that, wait
how
a
fast-
minute. That's the one from Gambit.
It is. Watch how fast this reloads. I'm gonna wait till you're looking at me like
Nice. Very nice.
Okay.
I deleted one of those yesterday
man.
that was pretty good, Holden. All right, I am ready.
Yeah. You definitely want to get a jolting feedback back Fang. It is amazing. And this one has impulse amplifier and alloy mag, so it's got two reload speed improvements when it's at 0 ammo.
Has the floor always been so pretty here? I've never really looked at it.
Yep. Alright, here we go.
Here we go now.
First one is always the easiest. We just have to know the truth. Who killed the witness? Guardian killed the witness. Look for Guardian.
Ugh. All right, let me go over here and get busy, Guardians.
Okay, I got Guardian bottom left. Guardian's down here. So if somebody has a lens, I'll tell them where to put it in a second here.
All right, I have to come in with the lens.
Alright, so I'd like you to put that lens up here, right where I'm standing. Just place it in this one.
All right, I'm headed that way. Lens has been placed.
Love it. And now we shoot this, and it goes.
Thank you so much, Television. Television, I want you to come back and hang out with me now. Don't be a stranger. I need friends. This journey so much better when you share it with friends.
Alright, something worship something.
Alright, that gave me another one of those.
Alright, we got Traveler down bottom left. Let's see what we got up here.
Toast,
see the
you just
bird?
holler
Let
at
me
me if
know.
you're needing assistance somewhere in here, but I know you're qualified.
I will let you know.
Alright, thank you.
Worm is one of them. I don't think Worm is in any of the
I
worship.
have Guardian, so Guardian worship.
Okay, it's probably Guardian Worship Traveler. Let me just kill this bird right now. Yeah, it's Guardian Worship Traveler. So, Guardian is our first connection. Go, my pretties, go!
I'll get you, my little pretty, and your dog, too.
Guardian's right next to the room you guys are in right
Poor little totem.
I'm coming down there. One sec. Do you have a lens? You have a lens. Okay.
now. I do.
So for this room, you're gonna put yours over here. Put it right in this one, and then rotate it to point towards the thing. Ransom, you have a lens. Follow me.
I do. I'm lensed up.
Put yours in the corner there, and then point it towards the gap.
This one right here? This corner?
Yep, that one right there. Yep. Holy schmoly.
Alright, where do I need to rotate it to?
Just the place that's not pointing at the wall. So rotate it once. That's good. All right. Now we rotate this here.
And here she is, straight from the runways of Paris, Miss Anita
There you go
Lens.
here, and there, and all the way through, and to the wheel. All right, and now we got to do Traveler, which is, was it bottom left? Bottom left. So you guys go get lenses. I'm gonna set up the path real quick here. Alright, path is set. Toast, you can put yours in this one. Just place it in here. I'll take that one.
Alright, I have a lens.
Alright, Ransom, if you can throw yours in right where I'm standing. Actually, just hold on to it. I'll just place mine.
Alright.
Accepts the truth. Alright, now we gotta spread out, look for the bird.
Oh, you know, television, I've been thinking about pulling Vexcalibur out. I haven't used it in such a long time. I got you, Holden. I got you.
Is the bird in this room? Thank you.
It's not in the two over here.
Alright, let's go find the bird. Here it is. Alright, Traveler is our first symbol.
Get out of here. Television, we'll have to give it a try. Maybe you can come in one day and we'll play and use a couple of Excaliburs.
I'm not able to pick up that lens. Toast, can you come in here and pick up? You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll just place this one. I'll just place it and grab this lens. All right, let's find Traveler. Let's just see if it's down here. It is. It's right here. So Toast, go ahead and place yours in this one. Or anyone, yeah. And then Ransom,
Television, I would love it. Where at, Holden?
Ransom, you can put yours in the same in the corner here. I'm rotating it for you already. Just place it in there.
Ooh, another corner placement.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab another one. Look at this little guy.
All right, what do we? Can you guys tell me the symbols that you see on the left side?
Holy cow! How did that happen? Killed by the architects? I shot Winterbite and he punched me at the same time. And it wasn't a happy marriage. The architects. Get out of here, architects. Your job is done. We're going to need you to vacate the premises.
All right, let's kill that bird.
The bird. The bird is the word.
All right, give. Give is going to be bottom left, so we're going bottom left and then top left. Traveler, give light. So, somebody place one in this right here. I'll place mine here. And then I need someone to place one here.
I'm coming.
Yep.
Oh, I placed this one yesterday.
Yep. Go ahead and place that one. Alright, now we can go get more lenses. And
Strand is so good.
If somebody's got a lens, we need to place one over here, top left, or I'll place mine here, and then I'll tell you where to place it. So just Toast, if you can put yours top middle and point it towards the left side here. So just go up there, place top middle, and make sure it's pointed left. And we're done.
Yay, I had an extra lens. Thank you, television. Thank you, buddy. Television. Open sesame.
Alright, I do not know where the little pickups or shoot 'ems things are in the maze, so we'll have to just explore to unlock the chest. But I also am on a character that doesn't need it. Does anyone else?
I don't need it.
Yeah. Great, let's skip it then. Do you want to see my path to instantly go through the maze?
Yes. Where are you? Where are you?
I'll catch up and I'll show you once we get there.
Guardians, we're doing a three-strand run. This is going to be a ton of fun. We're now past the labor of it all, and we're on into the good things.
So when you drop in, you're going to immediately turn around. You're going to go back. You're going to go left, right, left, left. That puts you into the center with the lights. You drop down and take the first right, and you see the red light here. And you jump up here, and you're done.
Voila. And is as if by magic, the path revealed itself.
Dang it. My aim bad. I'm gonna put on an Eager Edge sword for this. Do I send out? No, okay.
That seemed slippery when this first opened up.
I've lost a solo flawless run there. I'm sad to say.
Yeah.
It is a very slippery slope. You can make it from that one. Yeah. I also lost a solo flawless in this hallway.
Now hold it. I can't believe that because I know how good you are at this stuff.
I've got video of it. It is embarrassing.
You must have been looking at your screen or something.
I tried to Eager Edge past like 2 of the rollers, and the second one caught me as I was flying by. I just misjudged the rotation.
You know, it wouldn't be so bad except the lenses are so horrible.
Yeah, exactly. And that was back when like lenses were taking me like 30 plus minutes to do on my own because I was still figuring out my favorite paths and like what to do.
Raging Girl Gamer, hello. Oh, yeah, this is a good time television. That's what everybody's saying. It's a good time to solo stuff.
Alright, so we need Witness and Black Garden. This one needs to be 3 to the other way, and that one... Oh. We didn't need to do it. We could have switched the rotation and done 2, but...
I realized that.
Now we need 4. Yeah, just keep putting them in there.
Congratulations, Raging Girl Gamer. Congratulations.
We need 2. Sorry, now we need 2 on right, and we need 3 on left. I'll just keep killing this ogre here.
I don't even remember what the exotic was from this dungeon.
It's Finality's Augur. It's the one that creates like a turret, and then you mark the target.
Yes, I played with that for a couple of days.
I have yet to shoot it one time. I'm waiting till I get the catalyst to use it.
Oh, hold on. We could have run the catalyst thing yesterday.
Yeah, well, I mean, I also could have been progressing it right now. I could have put the code in that I need to at the beginning of the raid, or at the beginning of the dungeon, but it's fine. I can. I'm just glad I got my solo flawless done yesterday. The rest of it I can knock out easy. All right, I'm gonna grab this one. What do we still need? We need to get.
We just need that one.
Okay, great. Be gone.
But Raging Girl Gamer, I used it a couple of times, and I don't know. I was thrilled to have it, like I know you're thrilled to have it, but it's not one of my favorite weapons. I always had to like give it thought about where I was going to put it, that kind of thing.
Can I have you guys indulge me in something here?
What do you need?
Sure.
What do you need?
I'm wondering if you don't mind if I basically like do my solo strategy here, but you guys just kill ads.
I love it. I'm a good ad killer.
Okay.
Guardians, what I want to do here, I guess I'm going to switch back to Barrow Dyad, and then what are we going to use? Should I use Scintillation here or a machine gun?
I'll switch to Strand. You guys can do damage,
Queenbreaker.
of course. It's just going to be short damage phases, so let's see. The Titan Strand Super is not really going to be that good for damage, but you can use it just to get out of dodge. You can do damage. You're on Hunter. Hunter Strand Super is also not going to be that great for damage on this guy.
Yeah, because Berserker is going to do nothing. I mean, I can take down a few ogres.
How about you both just run Arc like I'm running Arc, and
Oh, Holden, that's risky because I'd have to remember to switch back.
Yeah, we just have to stop doing damage and switch to Strand when we get close.
And you'll call it out. You'll call it out.
I will call it out, yeah.
All right. All right, that makes me think
actually
Queenbreaker.
No, just use weapons that are gonna get you your super back faster. So like Vault of Glass weapons have like the origin trait that gives bonus super, and then what's it called? Thresh weapons. Things that make orbs, attrition orbs would be good here. If you guys use the orb printers, like the Void Orb Printer GL to clear ads with, that would be good. You've got that on the left side.
Oh, you're talking about
there,
Velocity Baton with attrition
Velocity
orbs?
Baton. Yeah, Velocity Baton.
I was going to use Noxious Vetiver because it does attrition orbs.
If you can use Velocity Baton, that'll mitigate the loss of super energy that I will have from you guys stealing my ad kills. Because the rotation that I do here is so fun, but it requires me to to do good damage. It requires me to get my super every 45 seconds, which I get with arc traces. So it might end up being kind of weird. I might end up not getting my super back for some of the damage phases, but I just want to show you what it's like to solo this encounter, or how the strategy that you use, and I'll talk through it while I'm doing it so that I'm teaching you how to do it. Because you'll be able to do the same thing that I do on Titan. You'll just basically Thunder Crash and then put a barricade down and use Le Monarch to do additional damage with Bolt Charge when you're soloing. You'll like do everything the same as me. Get your super back. Get the knowledge that you need to get to place kill on the final wheel, and then you'll do a thunder crash when damage starts, and then you'll get to the like little spot, and you'll put your barricade up and just shoot the monarch or a trace rifle and do additional damage until it's over. Parasite is also really good with short damage phases. That is a great shout. If either of you wanted to run a Parasite, you could do that.
I'm putting Parasite in. I'm reading television. I'm reading what you're saying.
Yeah.
I did put a Parasite in. Of course, I do love Anarchy here a lot. I've used Anarchy in this before.
Yeah, Parasite will be better because if you're getting ad clear, if you're killing ads and you're building up that worm stack, it's going to do more damage than Anarchy can do in the short time. I think you're good.
Alright, so I need to really switch back, though. I can Thunder Crash her from afar. Oh, you're going to do the damage on her, though, right, Holden?
No, you can help with damage, but I'm going to do all the mechanics.
Alright, I'm going to Thunder Crash her. Just remind me to switch back. Don't let me ruin this for us. Don't let me ruin
No,
it.
it's fine. If we wipe and it's a colossal failure, then we'll just go back to running normal Strand. Give me 2 seconds here. I just remembered I need to change my artifact to what I normally run here. So
no, that's right, because we
my...
could just wipe and then switch back. Okay.
Yeah.
Why was I thinking if we finished... Yeah. It's only if we finish we're done for if we don't switch first.
Yeah, no, we'll switch before we finish her. Like we'll switch all of our subclasses to Strand at like 20% health or like 15% health left.
All right.
There will be tons of knowledge on the floor at that point for us to keep doing the mechanics properly. Let me just put on what I need here. This, not this. That. Oh, are you guys running anything on your Tome of Want for bonus drops right now? Set that up.
Dazzy, thank you, buddy. Thank you. All right, and could anything from Ido help out here?
Yeah, the 50 bonus intellect from the tonic of Void Shrapnel.
Okay, that was the one I was going to use.
Yep. Good call. All right, we ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so first thing I do is I drop down and I go around the corner to this little cubby. There's a little cubby right here that I like to start in, and I'm watching for the ads that are spawning right here. So I'm gonna throw a grenade, and then I'm gonna look and see how much knowledge I need for the fourth wheel. Okay, so it looks like I need 1 knowledge, and it needs to be going that way. So with 1 knowledge needed, that's not much. You guys can go ahead and clear ads. I'm gonna head over to the far left here. And I'm just going to basically hang out at this left door, because this is where the farthest wizard comes out, and I move left to right every single phase. So I'm going to have my machine gun out, I'm going to have my arc melee ready to cook the ads together. I melee, I kill the wizard, and I get my turret. I have my 1 stack that I need, so I don't pick up any more. I'm going to jump, I'm going to throw my turret into the middle here, so that I have turret killing stuff. And now there's no ads here that I would normally need to kill, but I'm gonna put my 1 in. And you guys come over here, come to damage. Right in this corner. And we get a tiny bit of damage starting now. Go ahead and Thunder Crash and do your supers and stuff. And so I just do that, and then I drop down, I cook some ads. I kill like with my Rat King if I need to for clearing, and now it looks like I need one more knowledge for this one. I'm just gonna pick up this and get it to kill right off the bat. Normally I wouldn't do that. I would leave the knowledge on the ground and I would clear ads, and then I would head over to the left side here again. Look how much damage we did in one phase. This is almost easier strat to do than going for a longer damage phase. Cook these. I don't need any stacks, but I'll pick that one up anyways. And then run to the middle, throw my turret out into the center to kill ads in the middle again, and then clear ads, rotate. And, oh, I'm missing a super right now. Let me see if I can kill any ads and get a super. Have you guys made any more orbs? Alright, come to damage. And just do a short amount of damage here. Alright, that's it. We need one knowledge for kill. I'm just gonna grab it, put it in. Like, this is so relaxed, right? It's a little bit less relaxed with when you're solo, because there are ads spawning that you can't control. But if you set yourself up with like a trace rifle with jolting feedback like I have, a machine gun with jolting feedback, and then Rat King for the invisibility when you go to dunk to be safe, it's very fun and repeatable. Alright, damage soon. After the next... You know, we might be able to start putting kill into the second last wheel for a slightly longer damage phase. Here's some damage. What? Oh, it rotated. That's a sadness. Okay, let's kill the ogres. And pick up knowledge and just put kill in any wheel right now, guys. Or just, all right, no. Focus on killing the ogres. Focus on killing the ogres.
They're gone. Unless there's more out. Oh, there's another one over here.
I have two.
It's okay. I just put kill in this wheel. We're gonna get a slightly longer damage phase. Come to damage.
Oh, it got me. Dirty ogre. Dirty ogre. I couldn't resist my VS velocity baton. Is she taking damage?
Yep. Not for long. It's okay. It'll start over now. We got more ogres. Alright, let's just get kill in a wheel again. The far left one, I'll put kill in that. Alright, just clear ads for now. And then once ads are cleared out, just come to damage.
Now that we need to switch, we're getting pretty close.
Just come to damage. Yeah, you can switch right after. Yeah. Go ahead and switch. Go ahead and switch. I just switched to Strand.
Yeah, so do
Alright. What do we need on the fourth one here? We just need one knowledge. So, guys, place kill on as many wheels as you can right now. And as soon as damage starts, we just finish it off. We need 3 knowledge for this wheel right here. Now we need 2, because I'm going to put 1 in. So we need over... try to
One
put
kill.
in... Okay. Ogre? Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm okay. Damage. Kill. Excellent. Yeah, I guess what I should have said.
At all.
No, it was fine. Like when you do short damage phases, it's not bad. I'll just show you in my video, like when I finish the solo video, I'll show you, and then you'll see what I meant. Because without all the ads for me to kill, I wasn't able to get my super regularly, and it also was just like we were standing around quite a bit, but it was fine. It was good.
Probably the fastest I've ever done that encounter.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No.
My
that's
teammates
crazy.
do not know how to do it when I usually run it.
So the way that it works is that it always starts out with empty, like the four things will like just spawn wizards, and then wizards on the fourth one. But if you switch the fourth one to kill, then it just switches that. So it's empty wizards, empty wizards. But if you switch the fourth one to kill, then it's empty wizards, empty damage. And so you just keep killing the wizards for the knowledge, get your small damage phase. Kill the wizards for the knowledge, get your small damage phase. And you just keep doing that loop over and over and over again.
I don't know where that went to. Oh, okay. I was gonna try to
There's
punch
one
it
literally
up there.
right next to it.
Yeah. There. Oh, yeah. You launch those things with your melee. That's crazy.
I
We're
was
good.
hoping
This
it
won't
would
be
just
in.
jump a little. It jumped a lot.
All good. What did I get here? An unsworn. Is this the rewind detonator beam of my dreams?
Blame it on the rain, 'cause it's always falling, and the sun don't shine. That was
Fresh
refreshing.
killing
A little rain. It's probably contaminated. Worm spore.
Oh, I have a work message. One moment.
One way or another. They're gonna get you one way or another.
Just go ahead and get us to the next encounter, guys, if you can. I just gotta do a quick thing.
All right. Grims. You'd think they'd want to escape. Fly away, little Grims. Fly away. Sailing, take me away to where I'm going. Do, 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 do. Soupy, congratulations. Soupy, can you hear me? Sailing, take me away. Take me to the border of Mexico. I got to fly, fly like the wind, to be free again. Sailing, take me away to where I'm going. Toast, did you get the chest up in the dragon's mouth or the worm's mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got deleted.
Oh
No.
my gosh! Ah! Moth! Lucent moth! Alright, Guardians, I'm wondering, what am I going to use in here? Sailing. Is this a library? Do they ever check out this stuff? Do you like say, give me the big orange one in the back? All right, what do I want to use in here, television? What do I want to use? It went to the Postal Service. I'll have to take a look at it. I do like this. You know, I like it a lot. But this is another one of those instances where I would rather be on Thunder Crash. Thunder. Lightning. The way you love me is frightening. So I think I'm going to go ahead and prep in advance to do this, because Holden is going to say, let's use Ark initially.
Yeah.
Guardians,
Yeah.
what did I
We
tell
should-
you? What did I tell you?
We should use standard strategy of a well and an arc bolt barricade until we get them down low and then switch.
Sailing, take me away. Jason, yes, I've been trying to love a little bit on Euphony. I know that Soupy just got Euphony. I see him here, but he did not mention it. Congratulations again, Soupy, on Euphony.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I saw it pop up last night, Soupy. I fell asleep. I watched for as long as I could. But yes, congratulations.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll have to put together a couple builds and get in there and fiddle with it.
Well, what made me so happy is, you know, recently when we played, you were doing a Strand Warlock and you were just destroying everything. And Euphony's just going to be your best friend when you're doing that.
Yeah, I like the fact that the Threadling builds are just so overpowered right now, especially with all the Strand and the Tangles and stuff. And Warlocks are just Threadling gods. I mean, they really are.
Yeah, it actually makes me want to do a little work on my Warlock.
Well, you should. I mean, I think it, you know, just be a fresh perspective. You get in there and try something a little bit different, you know?
Oh, Jason, you've run Euphony a lot in this episode. I'm glad I got it to drop a few weeks back, maybe, you know, a month and a half ago. My fourth run, it was my fourth run, and that was Soupy's second run on the boss, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yeah, second run.
Because you ran it with me when I got Euphony, and I was really hoping you would get it on that run, but your second run, you got it.
Yeah.
Holden, do you want us to pull it and get you here?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Where's my clean builder?
Oh, it's on my character.
Oh, frick, I think mine's on my Warlord.
I don't know which Unsworns I want to get rid of. I have one with Thresh Threadling, which I like. I have rewind target lock, which has nice synergy. I have subsistence detonator beam, which is sort of synergistic.
Oh, I
have
guess we
shoot
need
loop.
the white to pull Holden here. Here I am just killing everything
No,
and having a blast.
I'm honestly I'm pulled. I don't have any ammo, so let's wipe.
All right, I'll go down and white.
Guardian down.
Oh, Jason, congratulations. Cause Jason, I know you're a serious gamer and you do those day one clears. Or competitive clear. Oh, I do love peace bonding
Sorry,
here.
I just need a quick second here.
Lotus Eater Adept, does that fall with attrition orbs, Nikki? Do you know? Television, the guy in the chat right above you, Nikki Satz, he's the one that said, attrition orbs. Actually, both of those guys, Jason and Nikki, right there, they're like, you need to do more attrition orbs. And
only on the specific. They advocate for them on the correct weapon types and stuff.
And what are the correct weapon types for attrition?
Rapid fire submachine guns, area denial grenade launchers, swords. That's about
now
it,
what
as
swords
far
do
as
they
I know.
come on, Holden? I might need to revisit swords and think about it.
The Salvation's Edge sword, Ransom Rider.
Oh God. Well, let me check.
You know, the
I
one
happen
that
to
you could have
a
gotten
few of
last
them.
night.
Let me look. I've got a few. I've deleted some of them. Oh, no, wait a minute. Here's a lot of Greasy Lux. Heel Clip and Incandescent. Beacon Rounds and Incandescent. Lead from Gold and Incandescent. Greasy Luck Adept. Melee and Chain Reaction. Replenishing Aegis, Unstoppable Force. But let me go look and see. I know I've deleted a lot of those from my 4 runs. I'm a 4.0. 4 runs finished on that. And it is a beautiful sword. Have I deleted them all? Probably. Because I don't see it, or it could be on another character. It's not in my vault, which is unusual because there's a lot in the vault. Alright, I think I'm ready, Guardians. I'm going to use Queenbreaker. I'm going to use the Call, and I'll use Velocity Baton. Now, if I run out of ammo and don't have any, I'll switch over to Peace Bond, which I'm a fan of. I am a fan.
Getting myself set up real quick here.
And I am, Holden, don't forget to, I try to watch, but sometimes I forget, say, switch to Strand, because, Guardians, we are going for a Strand completion on all encounters. Right now, this is... Oh, did I not? I probably didn't check it off, but, Guardians, I want the one where it's all Strand.
I just need to write one message to a coworker and I'll be ready.
Okay, you're fine. Right here, Guardians. This is it. Let me track it. Karev is gonna go down. He don't know it yet, but he's met his match. We are 3 Guardians deep in this, and ultimately, one Guardian can take out Karev. Now, I also need this on Stasis. I also need this on Solo without dying and no leaving of the activity. So don't start it at midnight. Don't start it at midnight. Oh, Television was saying that, the orbs fall, but you can't run to get them because it's usually in the middle of a activity.
Yeah, it just depends on how close up you're playing with the weapon or close up you're playing in general. Like, Titans are probably going to get more out of attrition orbs than most other classes because they're a lot more close quarters. Front lines.
Oh, yes, Nikki. Powerful attraction. You are very correct.
Yep. That too.
I did run Powerful Attraction on my Grandmaster solo completions.
Alright, let's do it. Ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, why do I have Tenacious on and not the call? Hmm. Alright, we've got Guardian, Kill Witness, that is true. Light, Stop, Savathun. That is not true. Light, Blessed Savathun. So we're going to turn on Light, Stop, and Savathun. Light is in... the right side room, and Stop is underneath, and Savathun is in the right side room as well. So let's go underneath first. Actually, you two can handle the underneath. Turn on Stop down there. I'm gonna go into the right room and get that prepped.
Toast, your little monsters are just eating everything alive down here. It's a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty.
Alright, stop on.
Come on now. Savathun is on.
Woo-wee! Come at me, bro. Come at me. I'm learning the lingo of the younger generation. Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
Come at me.
You know what you say when somebody says something that's really weird and like you don't understand why they said it?
Yes.
Cool story, bro.
Put the fries in the bag, little bro.
Oh.
Alright, how's that wheel looking? Is the right side lit?
Yep.
Yay! Alright, we'll do damage from back right. Over there. So go ahead and head back to the back right
over
corner.
there.
It is started. I'll drop the well, just come stand back here. Yeah. Hurt myself on purpose a little bit. Yeah, you stay right there.
Stop moving!
I'm cooked. Watch out. Stay covered.
That was pretty good damage. That was pretty good.
Yep. 2-phase.
Traveler worship 5. Or Traveler worship 1.
Ransom, on the next damage phase, you can Thunder Crash right after I drop the well, and then obviously put an Arc Bolt barricade down, and then you can switch to Strand, and I'll call it.
All right.
All right, what do we got here? Guardian, Worship Light, true. Light, drink, worm, wrong. So we need to turn off worship and on drink and worm. Okay, that's cool. So if you guys can break this thing back here, the bottom right one near, I'll just get. Yeah, nice. Alright, so we gotta turn off worship by moving this one. Good. And then drink we need to turn on, which is the one, this one at the top right. Kill you, shoot this, and that's open. And now we need to go into the right room. Oh, do I still have the dang Sanguine on? I do. I'm gonna drop a well here. Switch my loadout back. Good. Nice. Alright, so turn on worm. Rotate that one to hit worm. I'm in dire need of heavy ammo.
I just had to switch over to Peace Bond.
See if we can farm some. Oh, there's one brick. You guys should have some finder brick in that area. Let's go down underneath. This is a good place to farm heavy. I do have my finders on, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't have any dang scouts on. Alright, now I've got a scout on. Yay, 11 shots. It's not enough though, I want more. Okay, 14. I think maybe just one more drop and I'll be good.
I must have messed with mine too, because usually I can do a finisher. I guess they're not powerful enough.
Yeah. Give me some purple. Show me the purple.
Woo wee.
Come on, game. There it is. All right, 17 shots. That's plenty. We good to go? We good. Just go to back corner. I started it. Show.
What the heck? He pulled me out and burnt me up.
I'm gonna go get Ransom's res.
I don't even know how he
Do
did
damage,
that.
do damage, do damage. Here you go. Just thunder crash him right away, and then come to us.
What a slug.
Switch to Strand after you drop your barricade. Kill him. I switched to Strand right at the end. Everybody on Strand?
Yes. Woo!
Nice.
And now there's heavy everywhere. Up top, down below.
I could feel that one from all the way outside.
Big, how are you, Jason? If my eyes are bulging and my mouth is agape, I'm having a good time.
Poor dear.
But that completed the Strand run of that. Guardians, we did manipulate the system a tad. We manipulated it a tad. Let's get that triumph checked off.
Big and strong, like a hero, like a killer.
Yay! 15 points. Now, which one is this? Complete all encounters. Electrostatic force.
You need it all arc? Are any of the encounters checked off?
I didn't see one of them. Let me look at it again. Which one is this? Electrostatic force. This is prophecy, isn't it? Heaven,
What?
hail cleared. Hexahedron cleared. Singularity.
Yeah. What do you need for Sundered Doctrine though? We should just keep running this.
Let me look at Sundered Doctrine again.
Double gloves. Ooh.
Because I think my next Sundered Doctrine needs to be right here. Stasis.
Do you need arc for Sundered Doctrine still?
I don't.
Okay, I don't either. So stasis is. I do need stasis. You want to do a stasis run with us, Toast?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Let's start it back. I'm gonna go to see what step I'm on for the catalyst now. Just bang out
Big,
that.
how are you, buddy? Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Dazzy. I hope people don't think I'm ignoring them over on YouTube. Give me my heavy. I know it's over, Guardians. It's just habit. Pick it up, pick it up. All right, now we need to go to space, but let's go to the tower. I'll take a look at that shotgun. Darren, how are you, buddy? Welcome into chat. It's good to see you, Darren. What are you up to? It is a fine and dandy day. I finished my tea. I'm on to some water. I feel like I need to go put another tea on, and we can run this Sunder Doctrine. If I could just get those lenses down, if they would just let us place about 3 or 4 of them, I'd be so happy. I would be so happy. Now, I need to do what? Stasis on this? No, wait a minute. Is this Sunder Doctrine? Let me look.
Yep.
Did I highlight the right one? Sunder Doctrine. Yes. Crystal Formation. And Prophecy, I needed what? God, I basically need everything in Prophecy. But I feel like I'll be running Prophecy a lot coming up. Oh, Darren, you know, I drink a lot of different kinds of tea. I've been drinking some fruit teas the last couple of days. I had an orange spice tea that I really liked day before yesterday, I think. But I switch back and forth. Earl Grey is one of my favorites, really. Let's see. 4 times the charm, bait and switch. Television, where are you?
What do you have that on?
It's on an unvoiced. 4 times the charm and bait and switch.
On an unvoiced hand cannon or a shotgun?
Shotgun.
That's good. That's really good.
Good roll. This is a good roll. So I need to try to make room for this thing. You know, Euphony, I'm going to put you away, Euphony. Your deal here is done. Man, oh man, I love Slayer's Fang. Am I alone in loving Slayer? Does anybody out there love Slayer's Fang like I do? I don't hear people talk about it a lot, and I really like it. I like it a lot.
Okay. Unvoiced can get redirection bait and switch, which is a...
Check.
What is the buff of redirection to majors, guys, or bosses if you have the full stacks? Like, who knows the percentage stat on redirection? Is it double damage?
100%, Nikki said. Television said 100%.
So that is if you have the redirection and bait and switch roll, and you stack it multiplicatively, you're gonna have 2.0 times 1.3, 30% from enhanced bait and switch. You're gonna be doing 160%
What cipher is this?
bonus. Or wait, sorry, 1 second here. 1 times 2 times 1.
Welcome back.
3. Yeah, 260% damage.
Acknowledged.
For the shots that have redirection buff on them.
Transferred.
Elemental honing is also on there, so you could get 35% damage bonus if you did all the elements, which would be 2.7, 270% damage.
Wow.
Step on up.
But not worth like the extra length that you need to go to for the 10% bonus when you get 260 for free, basically.
Underway.
Television said it hits for over 100,000 on bosses.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I need to get the redirection bait and switch roll.
So 4 times the charm, bait and switch. Do I have this? Did I save any of these? Because I had a lot of them. The hand cannon,
Sign here.
trace rifle, tear, target lock, rewind, killing tally. why am I keeping this? Why is that here?
What
Just
what
to
what
just
is
to
the roll?
infuse it. I have the trace rifle with rewind and killing tally.
That's pretty good. I mean, if you're holding down the trigger and you're hitting targets with it, it's going to reload and keep your killing tally active. The problem with killing tally and rewind synergy is that like you have to be using that on big targets in a way, because if you're just like shooting the occasional ad with it, you're not going to proc rewind, and killing tally benefits more from like it's more of an ad clear perk than like a single target thing, but it could be used, but it's more of like a thinking combination, and so I would probably just delete it. What do you guys think in the
Which
chat?
one?
Killing tally and rewind.
On what, the trace?
On the
Yes,
trace
the
rifle,
trace.
you're not usually going to
delete that
proc
instantly.
rewind.
It's
Yeah,
delete
you're
that.
not you're not going to proc rewind, and yeah.
It's too weak. The only role worth going for on that trace is shoot to loot and detonator beam, and even then detonator beam is pretty weak, but it staggers quite nicely.
I would like to have shoot to loot threadlings,
Or hatchling.
hatchling, yeah.
I mean, you have the god roll unvoiced for PvP, minus I guess tac mag.
Yeah,
All right,
that's crazy.
unvoiced shotgun with lone wolf and closing time.
That's a
That's the
PvP god
It's a
roll.
PvP god roll.
Okay. That's what I need to
I
be
have a-
taking into Trials of Osiris today.
I have a legato with that same roll, so
You know,
same slot.
Legato's amazing. Love that gun. Unfortunately, I have no patience for trials because I do want that same roll on an Inquisitor, or at least something that is a PvP roll with Inquisitor. But I cannot be bothered to go into trials.
So I have my legato is insane.
I
Let me show you
actually
this.
won 3 rounds with the team today, Nikki, so I just need like, maybe 4 more to get that clicked off for that bounty. Jason says he has redirection and BNS.
Nice.
Switch.
Bait and
Redirection,
switch,
I've got
yeah.
that too. I mean, the only gun I really want from the dungeon right now is a good Lucky Pants hand cannon for the additional strand synergy.
Nikki, I just sent you my PvP legato.
I think hold on, I think we actually probably have almost the exact same roll. Give me a second.
I can put it to 100 with the full bore.
You don't
but,
even
like,
need it
I'd rather
because
keep
closing
the
time. Because I mean, closing time. I mean,
Closing time, exactly.
Yeah,
That's why
you
I
don't even
kept
need
it
it.
on hammer.
Closing time.
Well, once you masterwork, is it fully masterworked?
No, I don't use slugs in PvP very much. I just knew
Got
that
it.
I was keeping it.
Yeah, it's worth it. That one's worth keeping. I was hunting for one like when in sectors, like for the because I had the glitch a couple seasons ago where I could drop double perks in all the columns
Yeah.
after a sector. So it was like
Yeah.
Lone Wolf closing time. I got a lot of good uses out of it, but I honestly wanted more stability on mine. So I think with closing time fully active, I think I'm at about like 90-ish range. Yeah, the auto-loading cascade. I love that roll.
I just say you those are all my legatos,
Yeah.
and I can't let go of them. The auto loading Vorpal one is the same as the Philo.
Yeah, it is.
And
That's what I was hoping to get. I was hoping to get like the PvE rolls I wanted for the Inquisitor. I did get, but I don't have a PvP roll for it. The 2 adepts I got that dropped for me were both with precision instrument, which I was dying for a arc slug and liminality solos, but alas, heritage worked out fine.
Guardians, are we going in Are we going in? Another run. Stasis. Freeze everything.
Let's see here.
I'll tell you what, if people have it, I mean, I don't know if Onslaught's going to be a thing. If people are getting real bored and they want something to hunt for that's probably going to still be decent,
what?
Focus the Succession to get a Discord recombination roll.
Discord recombination for being able to get ammo back.
And on Succession, plus not to mention it hits like a truck.
I have a crafted recombination one, and then I have the reconstruction Vorpal with from the Onslaught one.
Thinking more niche stuff. I mean, that's wacky combinations. 'Cause Discord is like actually like one of the best perks in the game if used correctly.
Yeah. I only like the fact that like the what's it called, the oh wait. Holy moly. The Bray Inheritance origin trait is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Guardians, I know I'm as shocked as y'all are that has crept back up to that level. I'm going to have to go in there and delete a lot of those adept weapons and just move them out. I got to move them out. I'm going to, have to take 30 minutes with some of the professional gunslingers that are here in chat and just
I want to delete all your armor is what I want to do.
All my armor. Well,
you
the new armor system is coming out, right?
So it is coming out, but you also have some just criminal rolls in there. Titan exotics with mobility.
Do I have that?
You have you every single time you pull a high stated roll on something, you tend to keep it, regardless of what the actual stats are.
Guilty as charged. I am guilty. And I keep thinking someday I'm going to pull my Warlock and Hunter out and use some of this stuff.
Let's go left a page. Let's go left a page. You had like a swack of Cruel Mercies.
Just delete them all.
Hold up. You should only keep one demo roll.
Demo frenzy.
Go back one page again.
Cruel Mercy. Which one is Cruel Mercy?
It's the 2-burst pulse from the Nightfall. Just keep going back a page.
All right.
Go back to page 7.
These, yes. I just was looking at these. Why have I got so many of them? Because they're all adept.
Demolitionist Frenzy is the only roll you need to keep. You have one Demo Frenzy, right?
Demolitionist and Kill Clip.
Oh.
No.
Do you have a Demo Frenzy roll somewhere else?
Doubtful, because I haven't used. Have I used this at all? I've used none of them.
Well, for now, just delete every roll except for the Demo Kill Clip one, because there's no reason to hold on to any roll that doesn't have Demolitionist on it for this pulse, because you can craft one with Volt Shot from the Vex weapons.
Oh, I can breathe a little bit. It's back down to 690.
Let's look at your armor. I'm sure that path of burning steps is getting a ton of usage.
Well, now wait a minute. I've got a lot of Wilder Flights right here on this same page. Disorienting, Envious, Lead from Gold.
Let's look at your shiny ones and see what perks they have on them.
Oh,
on the far right there.
Slide Shot, Demolitionist, Destabilizing Rounds, and Frenzy.
Okay, that's good.
And then this one is Reverberation, Envious Arsenal, Vorpal, and Withering Gaze.
Envious Arsenal and Withering Gaze could have a role to play in something. Let's see the other roles then.
That's the 2 on that, and I think I deleted the others already.
The adept ones above, just above.
Oh, okay, yeah. Reverberation, Bait and Switch.
Anything? Any double perks on that? Nope.
Nope.
Delete.
Repulsor Brace, Reverberation, Frenzy, and Vorpal Weapon.
I'd delete that.
Mm-hmm.
Slide Shot, Envious Arsenal, Frenzy, Vorpal Weapon.
I'd keep that.
I'd keep that, yeah.
All right.
That's good.
This one is Envious Arsenal, Lead from Gold.
It's blinding, so if you don't have another blinding one, maybe keep, but...
All right. I do like that disorienting grenade. I mean, it can save you at some time.
What's the basic one to the left? You've got one more there.
This is
Blinding
auto-loading, Lead from Gold.
And then no other perks? That's actually better than the other disorienting one, even though it's not adept. Because it's going to
auto-loading, Lead from Gold.
Well, I mean, the thing is that, like, Envious Arsenal is going to reload your weapon if you are constantly rotating through, but you might switch to Will to Flight and not be reloaded if you don't get damage with your other two weapons. Whereas auto-loading is going to always be ready 6 seconds after you put it away.
6 seconds. All right, let's see if there was another big bunch. Yeah, here's a big bunch of these. Wait a minute, now here's a Greasy Luck that's... why has this got the fancy thing at the bottom and then there's
shiny.
nothing extra here?
The shiny that you got from the quest is only a single perk.
Yeah.
Okay, this doesn't look that good.
It's not.
I don't like really any of the rolls on Greasy Luck other than like replenishing Aegis and replenishing Aegis and Chain Reaction, or replenishing Aegis and Incandescent are the two rolls that I like.
Let's take a look at this one. Greasy Luck, Adept with replenishing Aegis and Unstoppable Force.
That's not bad. That's a 20% bonus, and they have synergy because you're blocking to reload, and you're getting 20% bonus while your shield is up.
All right.
For blocking
Melee,
damage.
Momentum, and Unstoppable Force.
Delete.
Melee and Momentum, Chain Reaction.
Shoot. Sorry. The melee momentum and unstoppable force kind of did have some synergy there, but it's fine.
That's something you're going to regret.
No, I won't miss it.
Yeah, you
Melee,
won't regret
Momentum, Chain Reaction.
Nikki, what do you think? Chain Reaction's kind of nice on a glaive.
Chain's interesting on a glaive. It's interesting enough that I might hold on to it. Melee momentum, I don't really know much about other than it does what? It gives you.
It gives you so melee kills give you energy on your glaive, and then you get increased movement for 10 seconds while you're blocking. So, it's a nice functional. It's a nice mid game perk.
I would say if you enjoy using like it's for people that like actually have a good use case for like glaives and stuff. I think that's a niche good enough role. For somebody that just uses them like, seldomly, I don't think it's worth holding on to.
Greasy Luck, Lead from Gold, Incandescent.
I mean, Lead from Gold's nice. Incandescent's okay. This is a rapid fire solar. Okay, so I don't know. I would delete it.
I'm just not so the guy that one of the guys from the GM Discord, he's gone in the last 2 seasons and soloed every GM using triple glaives, right?
Yeah, ray gun, right?
No. It's somebody named Winterbite.
Okay.
Ironically.
Yeah.
Does some unbelievable things. He's not a fan.
You have heel clip incandescent on one of those rolls of Greasy Luck.
I do.
I would keep that. I'd keep the heel clip incandescent roll, and I'd get rid of the beacon rounds incandescent one.
Yeah, I got rid of that. All right, no survivors. A day up. Oh, here's attrition orbs. Master of Arms. Rewind rounds.
Have you shot the gun yet?
I have not.
Go shoot the gun and tell me how much you like it.
Oh, is this the one that does the figure 8? It's all over the place.
It is one of the worst feeling guns in the game.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get rid of a couple of these.
Like I was hunting for that demo incandescent roll when the dungeon first came out, and it's just disappointing. As it is today, I don't know what I expected.
What if you get optimal like stability and stuff with it?
Even with like, it's just 720s just don't really ever feel that great to me.
I know.
That's like, I mean, Barrow Dyad I'll call like an exception, but I mean it's also an exotic.
The Ikelos SMGs is in a 720, right?
Yeah, Ikelos SMG. I honestly I dislike that one a lot, but I mean it was just unique for what it had on it, because it was the only one that primary that I think had Volt Shot for a while, other than like Brigand's Law.
All right, I'm flipping over. I'm flipping over to a little bit of armor. Now, remember, Guardians, I collected this stuff when we couldn't go to Raul and, pull out extras. This was all collected way back when, the Dark Ages.
Those 2 grenade launchers, those A Cosmic, the pink ones at the top middle on your page 9.
Page 9. Grenade launchers.
2 pink grenade launchers.
Top the middle, pink ones. All right. 9. A Cosmic, Slick Draw, Bait and Switch.
Delete.
Oh, it had such a good paint job. Came that way from the factory. Spike grenades, impulse amplifier, chain reaction.
I mean, are you using a GL for ad clear? I'd delete that.
Yeah, that's, if anything, a PvP roll.
All right, and then these 2 Wicked Sisters, Envious Assassin, and Chain Reaction.
Delete. Well, open it up.
Envious Arsenal, Chain Reaction.
Open them up.
Delete. Only roll you want is Envious Arsenal, Bait and Switch on that, really.
Or something
Clown
with Cascade.
Cartridge, Chain
or
Reaction,
Cascade.
Envious Arsenal, Unrelenting.
Delete.
Wow, that sounds so good. That one sounds good.
Yeah, just delete it.
Chain Reaction is a really bad perk for the most part now.
All right. What else do I have a lot of, Guardians? Let's just take a look. Terminus, Horizon, Adept. I have 3 of them. Reconstruction, Target Lock.
Inspect them because they might have double.
No, Reconstruction, Target Lock.
Delete. 360.
Demo. The only one you need to keep is Demo Jolting Feedback.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have that. I have Demolitionist, Jolting Feedback.
Yeah, that's the best roll. It's the only one I'm using.
All right. That got me down to 672, Guardians, and I feel like that's a good place right there. Dazzy, yes. It's difficult. Having been, a D1, D2, double D gamer, there was a time when exotics, and it trained me. It trained me to hold on to them because they just never fail. You couldn't get them. And so that has stayed with me, hundreds of years through this game. And then now we can walk over here and casually wave a hand at Raul and say, give me something good, and you can go in and just, work on what you want. And that's a big difference from how things used to be. Ooh, I didn't pick any of this up.
Yeah, last Saturday or Sunday I deleted like 70 weapons. Felt good.
Were you
At
happy
this
about
point?
Yeah, I was it was all stuff that I was sure that I was gonna replace with rolls from the dungeons here coming up, or they were things that like I knew I was never gonna use because in that slot for that element there was like something else that I would always take over it.
And I mean, remember, if you have a weapon in your vault that is sitting at 1900, that means during this entire expansion you have not used that weapon.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean it might not have a good season coming up.
I'm sure it won't. If you haven't used it that long.
I have 206 1900 items.
I went through, like I said, I went through my purge. I'm at like 470 right now.
Yeah, but like, okay, so I have my Whispering Slab with 12 or 13,000 kills with Archer's Tempo demo that you can't get on the new one, which I still will use from time to time. I just haven't had a need to power it up. I have some PvP rolled Whistler's Whim Adepts. I have the Lodbrok C 360 auto rifle with demo Wellspring that I farmed for so long to get, because those two perks stack together. I have my Subsistence Headstone Crate, which is my only stasis auto rifle.
It's a rapid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 720.
720.
It's awesome.
All right, Guardians, I think I need to probably take a break because I want to come back this evening and maybe do some music. I missed 2 weekends, 4 days in a row. Weekends that I did not do music. And I love doing some music. You know, I'm one of those. I love the 80s, especially for Journey, Foreigner. Come on now. It don't get any better than that. I love the 70s for Fleetwood Mac, CCR, and some of those. And there's just so much music that I'm crazy about. And I have found through my hundreds of years of gaming in Destiny that a really good banging song lets you take down more enemies. It's just scientifically proven. Good music allows you to take out more enemies. So I want to come back this evening and I want to give a big thank you to Toast My Bread. Toast My Bread, thank you. And a big thank you to Holden the Grenade, who was instrumental in the success that we just had inside Sundered Doctrine. And to all of you who join inside chat, Nikki, thank you. Zatu for taking me through the Nether, Nikki for going with me, and everybody that hangs out. You know, you are welcome here. I am a safe zone. Come on in, Guardians, hang out with me. Give me some thumbs up, like, subscribe on my YouTube channel. If you were listening on YouTube, I was not ignoring you. My chat just is not showing doubly through OBS like it's supposed to. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Thank you, Guardians. Holden, Nikki, Soupy, Toast, thank you guys. And everyone out there in chat, come on back now. Pull up a seat. We'll have some fun. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. See you guys.
Later.